Presented by Jam Orange.
Lockdown!
With your hosts, Emma Idram.
Lockdown! Lockdown! Good evening all. Welcome to the third episode of Lockdown. I'm here with my producer, Dees. How are you going?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, not too shabby, I must say. Are you going to work hard tonight?
As always. She always makes me do so much to get everything right. Anyway, enjoy the show. Actually, she'll introduce what's up first.
Bye! So, seeing yesterday was Anzac Day, we have a little tribute here from Fred Smith called Darren and Lest We Forget.
You looking hungry, cobber? You plant your ass down, mate. Would you like some mashed potato with that burger on your plate? It's been another long shift here at the Cooper Petey mess, but if you got a minute, I got something on my chest. It was the 24th of August, back in 2010. I was working out of Darren with a squad of 20 men. The Dutch had pulled the pin, leaving her as Gan for good. It fell to us to fill the void out to the west in Darrowwood. It had been a lethal summer. Starting back in June, we'd lost Smithy, Snowy, Applin, Palmer, Chucky, and then Views. August took down Jason, Brown, and Curbs and Thomas Dale. On the morning of their service, we set out en route Whale. I was carrying the Maximize, the thumping belt-fed gun, with an action like a jackhammer. The weapon weighed a ton. We drove south of the Tangi to an RV where we met with two brick of boys from Anna Joy, and we turned for Darapet. Lance Jack McKinney, the boys all called him Crash. He was the fastest bastard that we all knew, for distance or for dash. A soldier's bloody soldier, and the fittest man I've met. I was proud to march beside him on approach to Darapet. 60 clicks out in the sticks to the west of Tarrancout. The sappers saw the fams move in and the women all clear out. A tick was what we wanted, a tick was what we'd get. It was only a matter of when and where, there in the fields of Darapet. Me and Crash were partnered in reserve back at the rear. And though we weren't at point that day, I smelt and felt the fear. The boys kept probing forward through the aqueduct and sluice, till from a nearby tree line I could see all hell break loose. They'd hit a complex ambush of about 100 men. There was the chattering of AKs and the thud of PKMs. The rounds were whistling around them, but we couldn't tell where from, because the Taliban had concealment in the tree line and the corn. And then a call came on the icon to come forward from the back. They needed my machine gun up at the front of the attack. So me and Crash, we hoofed it as the rounds around us cracked, running with that weapon and my armor and my pack. We'd come 600 meters through the muddy aqueduct, and by the time we reached the front line, frankly I was fucked. My mind said keep going, but my body just said nope, and I collapsed back on my pack at the bottom of the slope. Crash grabbed the Maximi and he hauled it up to the crest. That's why he was where he was when the round burst through his chest. I looked up in that instant, and I never will forget. as he spun around and crashed face down in the dust of Derripet. Wooly called for dust off. We were too far from the cars. We worked on crash for an hour, taking turns on CPR. The chopper came and medevaced him back into TK, where the doctor at the roll 2 declared him DOA. Meanwhile, Keegren broke cover, dancing dangerous and strange. 100 Talib muzzles flashed as the Aslavs found their range between those gun cars, the Apache and the M777. Many Talibs became martyrs with their virgins up in heaven. The battle soon was over. They had lost their will to fight. They left their dead and dying. They'd pick 'em up that night. We walked back to the Aslavs and crawled into the fob. I remember sitting quietly with Langers, Sean and Rob. And Fanners ran the section through an after-action brief. I tuned in, though exhausted. I was numb with shame and grief. The BDA said, by the way, there's 30 of them dead. And so they say we won the day in the Battle of Derripet. Becky's waters broke at the crematorium. A few hours later, she gave birth to his son. The boys help out with the mowing, and she got some compo cash. Helps pay the bills, but it won't fill the hole where once was crash. And Langers won the selection. Daniel Keegren got a gong. Abbott won the election, and Fred Smith got his song. Those who get these accolades deserve all that they get, but Crash did not deserve to die at the Battle of Derripet. And I moved back to Brisbane and got out on Civvy Street. Now I'm working in this mine, mate, in this mess where miners eat. I'm married now with children to a woman named Regret. It's the price you pay for a summer's day in the fields of Derripet.
Wonders how he's ever gonna see the next payday. Staring out at the paddock sunrise, kisses it rays. 5 long years of toil, his hands are worked down to the bone. Now he doesn't even think that he can save his family home. Work daybreak to the dusk and reaches for the beer. Home to see his family when he raises it to cheer. Says he doesn't know how long he can live with all this pain. Walking off this land is just another sort of shame. And he feels Every day is just the same, but he knows we all wait for rain. Bushfires are raging down the coastline of the state. Dust storms blow topsoil from the crops into the main. Streets are closing down, their business gone to relocate. Farmer tips his hat to bankers circle in his gate, and he feels the day is just the same, and he knows we all wait for rain, wait for rain. Wait for rain. Thunderclouds keep crashing overhead. Rains will surely come this time. We all wait for it. Wait for it.